For these examples, we want to evaluate tangent of angles in quadrant 1. So for number 1, let's start off with tangent of 0 radians. So when we evaluate tangent, all we're going to do is take the y value of that point and divide it by the x value, because tangent equals y over x. So here, our y value is 0, and our x value is 1. So we get tangent of 0 radians equals 0 over 1, which if we simplify this, we get tangent of 0 is equal to 0. And that is our solution. All right, so let's try something a little more challenging. Let's look at the tangent of 30 degrees. Okay, this is the same thing as tangent of pi over 6. Okay, so again, we're going to solve this by taking the y and dividing it by x. So we get 1/2 divided by, okay, so since we're dividing fractions, I like to make this division symbol a little bit longer so I can differentiate between my numerator and denominator. Okay, all right, but we got 1/2 and we're dividing it by √3 over 2. Okay, so we have a fraction, we're going to divide by a fraction. So whenever we see something like this, right, we're dividing by √3 over 2, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, this is just a really quick review on dividing fractions by a fraction. All right, so I'm going to show that in the next line. So my numerator stays the same. Okay, we still have 1/2. But now to divide √3 over 2, we're just going to multiply by that reciprocal. So multiply by 2 over √3. Because 2 over √3 is the reciprocal of √3 over 2. Okay. So now let's multiply across. We get 1 times 2 is 2 in the numerator. And then 2 times √3 is 2 √3 in the denominator. All right. Now in this step, we get 2 over 2 times √3. Notice that 2 over 2. What can we do there? You might see that we can simplify that. 2 over 2, that will just give us 1. So we end up with 1 in our numerator over the square root of 3. Now notice here we have √3 in the denominator. So this tells us, oh dear, we have to rationalize. Okay, so when we rationalize, we're just going to take that √3 and multiply it to our numerator and denominator. When we multiply across, we get 1 times √3 in the numerator is just √3. and root 3 times root 3, the square root cancels, so we just get 3 in our denominator. So the final answer for tangent of 30 degrees is root 3 over 3.